I just went on a date. I haven't even scratched the surface of like, how am I gonna make money? Like this month, like this week was not sustainable, honestly. Like, this is hard. Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome to a new vlog. If you're a regular viewer, hopefully the audio sounds better. I figured out a way to get my old Rode video mic to work with my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I vlogged a little clip of it, so I'll put it in here. But yes, I'm very excited about that. And I'll link the gear and everything down below because I think it sounds a lot better. The audio was bothering me. I loved the video, but I hated the audio. So we're back, baby. We are back. I wanted to show you guys kind of a day or maybe a couple days in my life as a master's student in psychology and a business owner, and kind of how I juggle the two because I do have class tonight. So today I taught my YouTube Creator Accelerator class. It was a really good class, a really intense class. I talked for the whole hour. Normally that's not how those classes go, but really robust class. So that was fun. And then I ended up getting a headache, I think because I did like expel so much energy, and it was good. It was like a good vibe, but I also, I think maybe overdid it a little. So I just spent the last couple hours like relaxing, sending out emails, kind of just doing like sitting on my couch work. Now I am going to write. I'll update you on that in a second, but first I'm going to do a little somatic work, a little somatic break for two reasons. One, because I do still have like a little bit of a headache. I just took a shower and that helped a lot, but I just want to like move my body a little bit and see if that helps at all. And two, it's part of my studies. So for those who are new here or who didn't watch the last video, I'm going to school to get a master's degree in integrative psychology. And one of the classes I'm taking now is an intro to somatics. And so of course, in order to practice, we have to like practice ourselves. And that is something that we're graded on. We have to like write a little summary every week of the different exercises and practices that we did. So my school has this whole library of somatic work that we can do. So I'm going to just find one. Orienting, grounding, centering, and resourcing. Let's do that one.
So go ahead and find a comfortable position, whether you want to sit on the floor. If you want to be on the floor with your feet out in front of you, you can do that. Make sure you're not looking at stuff you want to organize or fix. We're just trying to be in curiosity of what's around us. Feel the bottoms of your feet. So knees bend and shift your weight side to side so that as you shift, you might feel your leg muscles engage. Inhale and exhale.
Well, that was fun, sort of. I mean, honestly, this work is so out of my comfort zone. And I'll talk more, obviously, I'm sure, throughout the next 18 months about it. But I never thought I would be somebody who'd be like, yeah, let me do like some somatic work. But it really is, it's kind of like better than a nap in some situations. Now it's time to write, but I want to put my hair up because my hair is gross. I need to wash my hair. Oh, it is Lunar New Year today. We are officially entering the year of the fire horse, which is very exciting. And I was going to wash my hair today. And then I was reading that apparently you're not supposed to wash your hair today. So I am grossing it out for an extra day. But Year of the Fire Horse is supposed to be like, it's on, baby. And I feel like that is true for me personally. What about you guys? What I'm doing right now is spending some time writing. In addition to starting my master's degree, this sounds probably a little wild to be doing at the exact same time. I was kind of hoping I would be done with it before the program started, but I am finishing this book. I'm about 38% done with my manuscript. And I'll tell you what I have been using ChatGPT for is helping me with my writing goals. So I put into ChatGPT, like, here's the manuscript length that I'm aiming for. Tell me how much I need to write, keep me accountable. And as of yesterday, I only need 17 more sessions to have my manuscript done. I'm scared to like say this out loud and put this out on the internet, but I'm also like, this is why I need to do it. And I think today's the day I'm actually going to start the tally. I mean, I feel like it would be better to start it at 15, but let's just start it now in honor of Year of the Fire Horse. I don't think I've told you guys that I revamped my office. It's a little messy today, but basically I've got 2 desks now. So I've got my filming desk, and then I've got over here like my school desk and my really where I've been working a lot lately. And it's a really nice little system. And then I've also got a little shelf here that's also acts as a Murphy bed, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna move this, I think, because I don't like it showing in the background. But anyway, okay, so let's see. What did I clock in? I did a little over an hour and 15 minutes and got 1,300 words. So yeah, it's exciting. Feels real, feels exciting. Okay, now I've got 45 minutes before my school. I just cleaned my house like really well, and I'm back to struggling to find a little place in my kitchen that doesn't have like boxes all over, or you know, never dirt, like never dirtiness, just like clutter. This is definitely something I got to get used to. The whole routine. It's like, it's not just about output, about work, about reading. It's like, okay, I'm using some of my afternoons that I normally would be tidying or folding laundry or whatever for school. So still adjusting. I'm gonna have cereal for dinner. I got this flax milk, which I've never had before. It's a flax with protein, vitamin D, and calcium. I don't know, it just seemed interesting. There is 5 grams of protein per cup. I'm gonna have some Catalina Crunch. I'm also gonna need to get used to meal prepping. I definitely am gonna need to start meal prepping like on Mondays, because Tuesday nights I have this skills lab and it's at such a weird time. It's like over dinner time. But today's class was good. Basically, yeah, we practice. We like play therapist, play client. We're only on week 2, so week 1 we did attunement. That was kind of like the main focus, which is like basically, how do I not define the word with the word? Sort of mirroring and taking in the other person's energy and like mirroring that energy. Today we added on to that to do more mirroring and a bit of reflection and saying, hey, like, you know, like my person, I noticed when she was talking, she brought her hands up to her chest. And so I said, you know, I noticed you put your hands to your chest. Like, how does it feel to take a big breath? You know, you just shared a lot. You had a busy day. Like, does it feel like you maybe need to catch your breath a little bit? Do you want to do some breathing together? That's pretty much it. It's so nerve-wracking though. Like, it really is. I mean, if this was just talk therapy, I feel like I could yap all day long. But because this is actually in my somatics practice class, like somatics is such a new world for me. So I feel kind of silly, you know, I'm like, how does your breath feel? But I gotta say, like, I am such a believer in it now, you know, now that I've been learning it and doing it and seeing the impact that it makes on my body. Anyway, cereal for dinner, shower. It's late. I've got an appointment in the morning, so I will talk to you guys then. I can't really explain why, but I hate it when it rains in the winter. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because it kind of signals like spring is near, but it just confuses me. Like, it disorients me. Anyway, I had a 9 a.m. appointment at my eye specialist. So I go to a dry eye specialist for my MGD, just gland dysfunction, and I do all kinds of treatments. If anyone, I know some people have commented that they have they have the same diagnosis. So if you ever are curious about all the things I've tried, feel free to DM me on Instagram. But today was a relatively easy appointment. It's basically like a deep cleaning of my eyelashes, which is kind of nice. So anyway, that's that. I've got to head home. I've got a coaching call soon. And then I have the rest of the day pretty free. I mean, I've got lots of things I need to work on, so I'll catch you up. I stayed up late last night and did almost all my homework for the week, so that feels really good. But yeah, I'll catch you up later. For now, I drive home in the rain. I feel like I just had a really good idea and I'm acting on it. My audience loves the whole What's New in Social series. That was overall like my most clickable series. I won't say it's the most successful long term, but like day of, I knew that I would get like 1,000, 2,000 views on that video. I've talked about it at length about why I no longer want to do it. And I was like, what if I just did like internet stuff? Like, what if I did that, but just for content and trends and things that were a little bit more widely applicable to content creators, online business owners, and we'll see how that goes. I actually recorded a short as well just a second ago using this camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I just got this idea. Well, you guys have already seen it. What I'm trying to do, well, maybe not. Follow me on Instagram at the Latasha James if you'd like to see it. I'm trying to post shorts on YouTube Shorts as well. But I've been trying to just like do more shorts with like these little random tidbits and ideas and pieces of business and, well, not life, just business advice that pop in my head where it's like, I don't really think there's like a whole 20-minute podcast about this topic, which is basically like dressing for the job that you want, showing up, showing the process, building in public. I don't think I have 20 minutes worth of content to talk about, but I do think I had a valuable little experience with that recently. So I don't know. The Osmo Pocket, I think, makes it really easy just to like whip out the camera and call it a day. So I am filming today. I don't have this studio set up the way I want it to yet. I need to get some tripods from my studio, my office space, to use my official podcasting camera. So I'm just gonna like film this real casual, and I'm just gonna use my Nikon Z30 here. And I might just keep, I don't know, I'll decide. Do I want to keep this on as like a second shot? I might go all in on video podcasts for some. Oh my gosh. Gotta be totally transparent with you. I am really not in the mood to write right now. I like to get it over with earlier in the day because then it's like not this thing that's sort of on my list in between dinner, relaxing. It's so bright. I apologize for that, but it's a little better. Still getting used to this new room configuration. But anyway, yeah, I'm really not in the mood to write, but I need to. It's my commitment to myself. It's 3:52, which is actually perfect timing. I can end my day right at 5 p.m. if I do an hour. I mean, I have a lot more work to do though. Like I am struggling. Okay, this it's just too bright right there. I honestly am really struggling with the school thing. Like I stayed up so late last night doing my homework. So one of the classes, the homework is pretty much done. I just have to write my reflection on my somatic practices, which I'll be doing throughout the week. And then I have one other homework assignment, which is a reading, which seems a lot easier than last week's. Last week's was like super dense and it seriously took me like hours to read, and read for true comprehension. This one seems a lot easier. So I'm hoping, I really just want to get it done with tonight maybe, but like it's already like by the time I write, it's going to be 5 p.m. and then I need to eat dinner. And then that's just homework and filming a video today and doing a coaching call. I haven't even scratched the surface of like, how am I going to make money? Like this month, like it's February 18th and I have not really sold much. I've not like planned webinars, like I've not, so I'm going to need to figure that out. I'm actually getting like legitimately kind of stressed out. Like just thinking about all the things I still have to do. And I'm like, wait. So I think we're going to go back to basics and I'm going to pull out pen and paper, or at least my notes app, and like write down. I need to be better at weekly planning. I think that's the problem. I need to figure out like, what do I need to get done in the business this week? And so on. Okay, so I showered. I ended up not writing. I decided to spend some quality time instead, because that is important. I haven't had an hour with the beloved, in a while, virtually talking. So did that. He's playing hockey tonight, which is nice because, like, I won't be interrupted. Like, I mean, if you know, you know. Like, I won't be interrupted by texts, even though I love the interruptions. So we're going to work tonight, but showered. I'm going to make dinner first because I am starving. All I've had is an apple. So I'm making, like, my new go-to simple meal. Simple. So easy. We're heating up some avocado oil. I'm going to make American-style tacos. I had a craving the other night. I was like, I want the type of tacos that I had growing up. Like, I don't know about, I mean, obviously if you're like Mexican, you are probably like, this is embarrassing, so I'm sorry. But for those of us who are, just the basic American tacos are like shredded lettuce, ground beef, chopped up tomatoes, no salsa. We didn't do salsa back in my day. We just did the chopped up tomatoes and sour cream and cheese. I had a craving. I don't know why, just for like that simple nostalgia meal. And it hit so hard. So I've been like, it's so easy. So this stuff is Abbott's Butcher is the brand. I really like it because it honestly is pretty clean. It's, I mean, I know some people don't do pea protein, but it's pea protein, tomato paste, olive oil, onion powder, paprika, like that's it. Like spices, chipotle, oregano, like it's not like, I don't know. I don't really like eating like the Impossible and Beyond and stuff too much. I'll eat it here and there, but I just feel like it's like super, super processed. So I do like this. I tracked the macros. I'm not like a macro, like I track every meal or anything, but it's a pretty lean meal, depending, I guess, on your definition. For the tacos with all the fixins is like 800 calories. 37 grams of protein, not too terrible for a vegan, meal. And for the tortillas, I like the Siete. I like the flavor of the Siete almond flour better, I think. But these, I think the chickpea are a little better for you. So we're going to eat this and then we're going to go panic about all the things on our list. And I am going to write today. You just watch. I'm going to do it. So I've been working on my media kit. I mentioned in, I think the last vlog that one of the things I want to do is get more brand deals in this season of my life and business. And so I've been updating my media kit and I reached out to one of my brand sponsors to ask if they could write a testimonial for me. And they got me over here crying in the club. They sent it to me and it was so kind, so sweet, like so detailed. So I'm just truly so thankful. Just a reminder, ask for testimonials. It's honestly so scary. I have another one. I have a coaching client I need to ask for a testimonial because he's like exactly the type of client I want more of, like I helped him launch his podcast and I just want to do more of that work. But it's so scary to ask, but like, it's like, if you should be asking or not, if you did a good job or not. Thursday. I'm supposed to be at Pilates right now, but this is a first. I got on the highway, had a few, good few minutes to spare, and then I guess there was an accident or something because traffic got so backed up, and my GPS, first it was like, I'm going to be 10 minutes late, and I'm like, okay, that's still a 40-minute workout. We can do that, and then just kept getting pushed back, and I was like, the only logical thing to do right now is turn around. So it was so funny because as soon as I made that decision, Thursday's Understanding in a Car Crash came on. I love that song, but it's also just funny because I'm like, maybe I do need to have some understanding in this moment and need to take this as a blessing. Obviously, I feel bad for my Pilates instructor. I hate like a last minute cancellation. They understand, obviously, it was outside of my control. But yeah, I think I've been running on empty. It was so hard for me to get up this morning, to be honest. Like, I just have been pushing really hard. So maybe I need to take this as a blessing, you need a moment to just like calm, sit before class. Because normally I would only have like a few minutes, like 30 minutes in between Pilates and class, which is barely enough time to shower or eat a snack or God forbid I try to do both, So I think what I'm going to do with this extra time is try to finish my homework. I don't think the reading was that hard. I think I can get my 500 words written, or at least a draft of them, because then I have class from 12 to 3 today virtually, and then I will be able to, at 3, shift into business, Latasha, and actually get some work done. I mean, it's going to be another late night again, and I do really want to get a workout in. I need to. Definitely need to like start prioritizing fitness goals again. I just feel like I've gotten really out of shape with the holidays and being in Florida. So we're just going to put one foot in front of the other right now. And right now I know I need to do my homework. It'll feel really good. And I think I'll unlock a lot of mental space if I have that off my plate. Because I think, you know, when you have that thing that's like, I know I still have to do this. Technically I have until like Sunday night to do it, but I don't want to take that into the weekend. I want to end it here. So let's do it.
If you have comments about what you're noticing or what you're enjoying in the skills lab, and anyone else, any questions about the material or lab so far, or comments about your experience?
I'm going to try to cut an apple safely and share at the same time. Wow, it's been a day. As you guys already know, like I missed Pilates, blah, 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 blah. And then like I spilled my coffee like 2 minutes before I had to get on the Zoom for my class. And you know, it's just like one thing after another. So I'm feeling really, really like fidgety and antsy, and I did get my homework done. So there's that. So anyway, today's class, we got into breakout rooms for the second half of class, and we just like practiced. I won't get into the details of like what it's called and what part of the session, but just like a bit of a therapy session. And I feel so much better. I really am like such a believer in this whole somatic thing now, which I always thought I was like a cognitive therapy person. Like I've been doing talk therapy for years, but it's amazing how being aware of your body and how just taking a second to like be with your body and tend to your body can really make everything else come together. So I felt really anxious. I felt really antsy, I guess is the word I would use. And my partner in class, she was, you know, got me to focus on my breath a little bit and just kind of get out of my head a little bit. And a funny thing happened. One, my muscles, like I released a lot of tension in my muscles and stuff. Got a 15-minute break. I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. But also I realized, hold on, I'm really hungry. Like once I really like got out of my head a little bit, it's almost like the stress like went down my body. And I was like, oh, or like not the stress, but like the awareness, the body awareness, or, you know, it went from being in my head to being, I was like, oh, I haven't tended to my basic needs today, like my basic human bodily needs. Because normally after Pilates, I eat an apple and sun butter, you guys know. And since I didn't go to Pilates, it's not that I forgot to eat, but I was like, oh, I didn't really expel much energy. I'm probably not hungry. And I didn't feel hungry in the moment, I think, because I was so in my head, you know. And then like once I was able to, it was pretty magical. So now I'm using this break to eat. I might have just grabbed another coffee or done a little, 15 minutes of work or texted somebody, but I'm going to tend to my body first so I can show up for this second half of class, my second class, a little more taken care of. We think about this with children, right? If you have a kid, you're like, hey, did you eat? Did you pee? Did you sleep enough? But when we are adults, we just kind of push through. It's like, I don't need to eat. I had a stressful morning. I don't need to, whatever, self-soothe. But it's like, we're still just little kids. Honestly, we're all just little kids in big bodies. And, let's eat an apple. Look how beautiful it is. Try not to tip it over. Oh, boy. Where's my hair tie? I lost it. I lost my mind is what I actually lost. Okay. The day's like over. It's almost 5 o'clock. The good news is I'm basically done with my homework. I can submit it on Sunday night or tomorrow night or whatever. We're not talking about school anymore. School happened. I'm pretty much done. I have a lot of things I need to do, though. I need to edit my podcast for tomorrow. I guess I need to take things chunk by chunk because, the big thing I need to do is, make money this month, as I think panicked about. I have basically 7 days, give or take, to do a lot of things. I think realistically 5 p.m. on a Thursday is not the time to burn everything down to the ground and start like a brand new big project. So I think what I'm going to do is edit my podcast, finish my media kit, because I have a proposal I need to send out to one brand, and then I also got this idea that I want to pitch to this other brand. I'm going to start with those two things. Then I will edit. This is hard. This is hard. You guys said you wanted real. I feel like I'm on like what is that reality show on MTV? It was like, you think you know, but you have no idea. Do you guys remember that? I need to wash my hair. Like, my hair is gross. I was waiting because of Pilates, and then I didn't even go to Pilates, so I would have had time to do it yesterday. Whatever. I'm going to do my proposal media kit, write, take a shower, and then let my hair dry a little, probably eat dinner, edit a little, do my hair, and then I may or may not finish editing tonight, but I can get up early tomorrow and do it. I don't want to skip writing. All right, let's do it. All right, here's what I've got for my media kit. I'm sure I'm going to tweak it a million times, but I just need something right now. Metrics. Okay, I don't have the most followers in the world. I don't have the most views in the world, you know? So you pull out the shiny metrics. You pull out the things that are going to look good or be relevant to campaigns. YouTube engagement rate and following, signature content styles. Here's brand alumni, brand that I've been honored to represent. I liked that picture because it like showed brand names behind me and it like made me look like a celebrity, which we all know I'm not. Okay, so I have collaboration opportunities. I just created packages and I said rates vary based on usage rates, revision requirements, timelines, and more. Please get in touch so I can provide a custom quote, but I wanted to give a starting at price. Here is a very beautiful testimonial from Metricool. It honestly made me cry. Here's a beautiful testimonial from Honeybook. Made me cry less, but no, I'm just kidding. I've had this one for a while, so I've read it a million times. It was beautiful. Testimonial from Thinkific. I wish I had a better picture for the Thinkific one. I'll have to dig and see. Then I did just some campaign examples. Wow, there's an ambulance going by. So yeah, Metricool, Honeybook, Nikon. And then I did a little fun facts about me. I did, I don't know if this is like rude. Vegan food and beauty only, please. Maybe I should reverse this. Plant-based for the animals since 2003. Vegan food and beauty only. You know, like make it like the friendly part first. Because I get a lot of brands reach out to me and I can't work with them because they're not vegan. Wait, that's reverse. I don't know, y'all. It's going to be good enough. I don't even care. No, I do care. I'm going to keep tweaking this, but it's good for now. So I'm going to send this out to the brand who asked for it. I'm going to pitch that other brand. I have to, like, my hair is getting more and more ridiculous. I can't find a hair tie. I've still got 20 minutes on the clock. Do you see that? Did you see that? And here's what we got. I just raged on this book. I just raged. $13.95 today. It's my total word count. I'm trying to get to 35K. Not trying to. I will. I'm on track. I have 18,000 words remaining. I'm almost at the halfway point. That's really exciting. So I have 14 days left until my goal. So I need to write 1,300 a day to keep up with that goal. So I basically need to have 14 more todays, which, you know, is doable. I just went on a date with my ex-husband. I'm just kidding, not a date. A lunch. It was very nice. Very nice, that's all I'm gonna say. I should have asked him to break the internet with me and take a picture, but Please tell me this is working. Oh, there we go. But I forgot. And I showed him the studio, which is nice. He was always a huge supporter of this dream of mine. So it's nice for him to be able to see it realized. And I am getting some things done here now. I just set up this tea stand. Oh my gosh, how does this come out? Oh, I just set up this tea stand over here because there's this like junky corner that I know I've told you guys about before. And there's a lot of useful stuff back here, but it's just kind of like ugly. So we've got a tea stand now that kind of acts as a little wall. I think it's a little better. And then what's also nice is if people come in, rent the space, they can move that around if they want just like a white backdrop or use the color paper or whatever. So now I am about to drill this little picture frame holder thing so I can make this picture straight, hopefully. I'm so tired. Like I got up early today, but man, was it a struggle. I didn't even mention to you guys, I don't think, last night. Why I've been like rushing so much to get all my homework done and everything during the week. And it's because my mother is coming to visit this weekend. And I just wanted to be really present with her and actually be able to hang out with her tomorrow and not be like, oh, sorry, I gotta run and do homework or work. I feel like that's straighter. It has the potential to be straighter. Okay, so I did that. What else did I want to do here? Oh, I wanted to grab some cables. I grabbed an HDMI cable and some other stuff. I'm grabbing this space heater because I'm going to put it in my music studio at home. I needed the HDMI cables for this device that I'm hopefully going to do a video on soon. I actually need to because it's a brand deal product. And I need to get a tripod from here too. And then I'm gonna hit the road. I think I'm gonna hit some store on my way home and grab some apples. I'll probably just do an apple for dinner. We got Vietnamese food. Is my microphone plugged in? Yes, it is. Okay. We went to this place here in Ann Arbor called Saigon House, and I got like a tofu bowl. It was pretty much like a lot of food. So I think I'm just gonna do an apple for dinner and clean my house and prepare for my mom to come tomorrow and do work. Actually, we're not done. I'm gonna tell you more when I get home on the work front. I just panicked. I thought I left my computer at the studio. Oh gosh, no. Oh God, that was bad. Hello? Do you still work? I'm gonna write tonight. Been doing good. Haven't skipped a day, have I? Are you working? Okay, it's working. That was bad. Yeah, this week was not sustainable, honestly. Like, if every single week is like this, I don't know if I can do it, truly. With that said, I put a lot of pressure on myself because my mom is coming this weekend. I knew I had this lunch on Friday. So I really, I didn't work at all today, really, besides the studio stuff and the podcast upload. Had a half day today. On a normal week, it won't be like that. So I want to actually look at my Google Calendar and map out today on Friday, map out next week, like what I need to get done, when I need to get it done, all the things, so that I'm not like waking up every day frantic, being like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, Monday, I've got a meeting, a coaching call, recording with Ryan. It's still not adding up for me, but I'm going to figure this out on my own time. I'm like, something's got to give. And I think I might just have to shut a couple of additional like extracurricular type things down just until the book is written, which in theory should only be a couple weeks. I really firmly believe that's going to happen. So I got to figure that out. But anyway, gonna do this. And then the other thing that I'm gonna do is get my taxes. I have like a tax organizer my accountant has. I just asked like what changed in your life. And I think I have to upload my W-9s or 1090, whatever the heck they're called. I don't know. Taxes suck. I'm going to force myself to do that. I'm going to write for an hour and then I'm going to get in bed. It's 6 o'clock right now, but I'm like, I'm going to eat my apple and get in bed and shower and just like, it's been a good day, but it's been a long week. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I was like all over the place and frantic, but thank you for being here for this one. Greatly appreciate you. If you enjoy these vlogs, please, please, please leave a comment. It really helps so much with the algorithm. And I know a lot of people say these are their favorite videos. So if it really helps me enable me to keep being able to make them. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's going to be a 1.5 year long journey that's going to be kind of chaotic like this. So glad to have you along for the ride. I appreciate you. Bye.